Hi everyone, welcome back to Henley Outdoors. This is day 5.
In the last video, we were in the Redwoods, but today we are just outside of the Redwood forest. In this video, we'll explore an epic cave and go fishing and more. If you enjoy our videos or the outdoors, then subscribe for more. Let's get into today's video intro.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe and little button.
So we left our camp pretty fast. We were fishing in the Mad River right over there. Let's go. About to go check it out.
Got a nice Castmaster on. Cast off right there.
Backpack and backpack carrier.
Should we have to go on a boat before we?
It's awesome.
Oh, look at.
Whoa, look at those
There's like koi or carp.
That's a nice.
A fish! A fish!
Look at all the moss there. Wait, Dad, they said they have black bears here. There's black bears here.
Other than a squirrel.
It's not used to being on my GoPros. It's a. Why is it doing that? It's trying to self-level?
No, it did that once actually.
Because the boat's not
My
even
11
moving
did that.
like this.
It doesn't matter. It might be hyper smooth issue. It ain't matter. I don't know.
So we arrived, we went on the boat, and then we went on the bus.
Stays at a constant temperature of 55 degrees year round, but it feels more like 70 degrees in here because of the high humidity rate. So what that means is as soon as we come up here into the discovery room, we're actually going to enter a nice warm pocket of air. Ooh.
I had to turn on the low light mode I made so I could see everything, but it's a little bit grainy.
We haven't found very many artifacts. We have found human remains in here, and I haven't heard much else. But yeah, you could ask our boat captain on the way back down. She might have that information for us. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to the discovery room. We call this room the discovery room for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, it was accidentally discovered by a group of men called the Thompson Brothers. So the entrance we just came in is actually actually not the natural entrance to the cave. The natural entrance is way up on the top of the mountain, and we won't be seeing it today. However, we will be seeing a tunnel that leads to the natural entrance, and I'll make sure to point that out to you guys. So from the natural entrance, you could originally only access 2 rooms, the cathedral room and then the basement room. So when the Thompson brothers decided they wanted to turn this cave into a show cave, they were going to create another entry point to the basement room. However, they missed their mark and ended up discovering a whole new set of lower rooms. So it has been discovered. The second reason we call this room the Discovery Room is because it's in this room that we can discover pretty much every formation found inside of our cave system today. So as promised, I'm now going to go over the filling in process and tell you how we get all of these super cool formations inside of a cave. So the filling in process happens from above. Rainwater comes in, mixes with the soil to create a light carbonic acid. That acid then dissolves the remaining limestone and it draws the calcium out of the limestone. The water with the calcium is then brought to a room like this one where it undergoes a precipitate reaction and the water droplets leave behind a small bit of what we call calcite crystal. So everywhere you see water dripping, that's actively adding to the formation. So all of the formations we'll be seeing inside the cave today are all made up out of calcite crystal. Now the colors of the formations can vary, and that just depends on different organic matter in the soil that the water is passing through before it gets into this room. So you might notice that the banks of Shasta Lake have kind of that rusty red, brownish sort of color. A lot of our formations have similar colors just from the different minerals in the soil. So pure calcite crystal will look white or clear. So the first formation I'd like to show you guys is over here. These little guys are called tubular stalactites. They're also known as soda straws, because if you were to break one off, it'd be hollow on the inside, and you could sip through it just like a soda straw. So tubular stalactites are formed when drops of water fall from the ceiling. They actually leave behind a small ring of calcite crystal.
It's pretty cool in here, guys.
So that's come in drops from the natural entrance. We don't offer. So what happens is that when they blast tunnels through the rock, sometimes they blast.
Come in and just see like that one of them is just completely fallen off on the ground, or
I've never discovered a formation fall, and I've never heard of one while we were here. I believe the last major thing to fall was a rock that was lodged in a crack somewhere and it fell out one day. But yes, it's not impossible for formations to break off, it's just not very likely.
Oh, wow.
Eagle.
It's like a puzzle.
And then back behind us, we have the cave dragon. So his face, horns, eyes, beard, neck, and then the rest of his body goes all the way back down there. Well, this is the crystal room. We made them out of formations called helictites. So helictites are all the really crazy squiggly crystals growing out all over the place. So the reason they're able to do this is because of the water pressure right behind the rock that's forcing the water directly out. So the water is flowing so slowly that it dries and then drifts. And even tiny influxes in the water or decreases will change how they grow in all sorts of different directions.
That's cool.
an entrance and could only see a couple of feet ahead of them. So already they don't have the view you have now. But thanks to even more modern lighting, I get to make big fun reveals like this one.
Pretty cool. Took a lot of cool photos on mom's phone. RAW max, 48 megapixel.
Yes, good evening.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
These are real, man.
Handmade. They're handmade.
I made this straw.
Alright, we just got some steak. No, it's not Texas. We got a nice steak dinner. And, we'll be there in 30 minutes.
As it was very dark when we arrived, I could not show you around even though it was a low-quality campground, but there was a lake nearby that we will fish at in the next video, which is the last video of this vacation series. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell ya.